You, I've been trying hard to keep my cool, but when you're near, there's nothing that I can do. When you're walking in, I know it's true. It doesn't even matter how hard I try, 'cause when I hear your voice, my walls come.
Close all the curtains, stay on the phone. We are the monsters, holding you still. We are the gallows, up on the hill. Answer the question, is God on your side? We'll be together.
Good morning. Happy whatever day it is. I think it's Thursday. I'm losing track of days. It is like a week into some severe winter weather for Texas, and it's like day 4 or 5 of no water. We have our power. Thank God there's a lot of people without power and have been without power almost a week. We have our power, but we have no water. So we're having to do this. Dede and Anaya went to the front office. They have a spout outside, so they went to fill all these water jugs. And we also have, excuse me, we also have water in our cooler. We're also boiling water because we're on a boil ban. So even if we had water, we would still have to boil it because the water treatment plants haven't been running. So this is what we're doing, boiling water to do everything. And there's these little monkeys bringing water in.
Hey!
So yeah,
So,
this is...
guess what? I was walking on the trash. I was walking to take the trash can. Because Dede said, do you want to run over there and take the trash?
And
then
what
I
happened?
ran. And then when I came back, I fell down because I was sliding on the street on purpose, and now it's snowing hard.
Yes, it is snowing hard. I will show you guys. It's still looking like it's so full of ice out here.
The front of the building is worse.
Oh my goodness. Right now, I don't know if you guys can see those snow flurries, but it is snowing.
Yes. Look at me, guys. Like, look at our front sidewalk.
This is
It's
seriously Austin, Texas, and I know it does not look like it, but we're having some severe weather. Okay, get yourself together, please. Come inside where it's warm and take your stuff off.
We are not on a vacation.
No, we're not on a vacation. This is real life right here. So we're just hanging out in the house, doing homeschool, trying to make the most of it. I mean, it's still pretty icy outside as well. I'm going to go out on the patio.
We're doing a little bit of homeschool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really kind of the only one over at school.
All of that is ice, guys. All of
Guys,
that.
you guys want to see my Switch?
My table
Look what I can do.
and all of that is ice. So it's pretty bad here. I mean, there are a lot of people in worse situations. Hey, take your gloves off and stuff. It's a lot of people in worse situations than ours, but we're just making the best of it. Everybody's struggling in some way.
I think it's because I'm in my warm pajamas.
Yeah, your pajamas are pretty warm. But here we are. We're going to deal with it and make the best of it. We have already had breakfast. I'm kind of in the middle of my coffee being warm for the second time because I had to clean. Hey, you're being a little bit rude. Okay. So, yeah, I was just enjoying my coffee that this one made for us this morning. She made both of us coffee before we even woke up.
And look, she even put a sign on it. It said,
We got a little letter and everything.
Look at this. It was like, good morning, and then she labeled each one of our coffees.
Yes.
She's the best ever.
I will try to insert a picture here of how it looked this morning when we woke up. So That was very, very, very sweet of her. But I'm about to sit her down and do some language arts. And I'm going to finish my cup of coffee and then figure out what we're going to do for lunch. So we will talk to you guys later.
3 days later.
What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday. I know these vlogs are super random. So I think it was like 3 days ago when I picked up the camera before. The snow has pretty much melted across Austin except for like shaded areas, but we still have no water. And this is what we are doing right now. Boiling water. We just went to the front office and filled up all our containers. Now we're having to boil water so that we can bathe today. And that's pretty much been our our journey for the last week.
I'm over it.
We're getting kind of over it. I hesitantly complain because I know people are in like way worse situations. Some people still don't have power, which is just unbelievable to me. Like today on the news it said like 54,000 people across Texas, not just in Austin. We're still without power, so that's just mind-boggling. But now the issue is, A, we have no water. And even the people that have running water, you have to boil it now because we're on a boil notice. Because the water treatment plants haven't actually been treating the water because the power was out for so long. So that's the thing.
How do you boil what you don't have?
Yeah. So, and then there's the issue of food shortage, which I know you're like, what? But like, seriously, I'll insert a video, not a picture, but a video that I took at the grocery store yesterday or the day before. We just, like, we have food, so we're not, like, panicking, but we didn't have, like, you know, the everyday stuff, milk, eggs, cheese, that type of stuff. The shelves are literally wiped out. Like, I know you're thinking, oh, it has to be, like, 1 or 2 things on the shelf. Like, no, just completely wiped out. If you're seeing this video and watching this insert, you can see how bare the shelves are looking. Like, we were just dumbfounded when we went in there. And it's because a lot of trucks couldn't get to stores or restaurants because the roads were so bad. And then, of course, you know, in a crisis, people panic, they go stock up. And now it's the issue of all the people that were stuck at home can now get out because the roads are clear. So they're just wiping stuff off the shelves because they literally didn't have anything. It's just a mess. And even though the snow has cleared, the madness continues.
The aftermath.
Yeah. We didn't just get to go back to our everyday lives.
In the middle of a pandemic.
And COVID is still going on, let's not forget. So it's just a whole lot going on here in Texas. I mean, it's a whole lot going on in the world, but like this winter storm, we weren't prepared for it as a whole, as a state. So we are really reaping the consequences of not being prepared. Just imagine like apartment complexes catching fire, but can't have a sprinkler system going if you have no water. When the firefighters get there and the hydrants were frozen, then they couldn't hook up to the hydrants and put the fire out fast enough. So people are just losing everything they have. All because of this winter storm. So just wanted to check in with you guys and fill you in on what was going on. This is like, we're well into a week of no water. We've had our power. Oh, the camera's...
The next day.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're having some lunch.
What are you having for lunch?
I'm having a big pizza and some pickle juice and applesauce.
It's a heck of a combination, ain't it? Pizza, pickle juice, and applesauce. Only my child.
Yep. Look how big this pizza is. Look at that. See how big that is? It might look small in the camera because it's in the camera, but it's really big.
It's
Look,
really, really big.
it's almost bigger than my hand. Look at that.
Huge slice of pizza.
That might take me 5 minutes to eat.
I doubt it. So, welcome back, y'all.
See, first Gigi
I cannot
said,
talk today. I'm like tongue-tied today.
because you're so excited that the people are moving.
But welcome back. Yesterday the battery died, and then yeah, I had a ton of papers to grade. I had to get progress reports out, and I had a work meeting, and we had to go fill up our water. It was just some bunch of stuff, and then we have a Sunday call with my best friend every Sunday, and so we were on the phone till like 2:30 this morning. So, yeah. Your girl did not pick up the camera again, but here we are. It's the next day. It is Monday. We still don't have water, guys. I'm not even kidding. Like, we are over a week of no water. I digress.
It's sour.
You the one decided to eat them.
I think I hurt my tooth. It's so cold.
Take your pizza. Here, let me get you a plate. So, like she said, it is lunchtime. We've already done some homeschool this morning. We're having a lunch break. Dede should be joining us here in a second because she is back to work this week from home, of course. And so it's her lunchtime too. So we usually all have lunch together every day.
And it's a special thing that the people are moving who've been stomping up the stairs. They're so loud. I bet you guys can hear them.
Yeah, our noisy neighbors are moving, and we're a tad bit excited to have a little bit of peace and quiet over our heads at, you know, sleeping times and things like that. So yeah, I don't know what I'm about to eat. I don't know if I really want pizza. I think I might have a hot dog. I'm easy. I think I might have a hot dog.
Yeah.
And some chips or something. Turn around. Say your prayers.
God is great. God is good. And we thank Him for
Amen.
Say amen.
How you gonna hear them say amen?
Say amen.
I said it for them. Amen. We can eat now. All right, we're gonna jump in on our lunch because lunchtime goes so fast. We have a few more things to do for homeschool, of course, and we're actually working on a project this week, so we're probably gonna run to Home Depot.
We might catch you guys while we're on the, well, not on the road, but like while we're leaving, but not on the road.
Well, let's see if I remember to take the camera. But we're going to run into Home Depot and probably get like a cardboard box. We really don't, that's really all we need out of there is a cardboard box. She has to build
A
shelter for extreme weather as part of her science.
It might take a little long because I'm going to add details because we're just doing this for a project and then I take it home and then I might want to play in it.
Yeah. She is probably going to take the shelter to her dad's house when she's done, and I am not sad about it at all because I don't want a big cardboard house in our apartment that we are already busting out the seams. What's on the floor right there? Over there. You see that? It might be the carpet. It might just be a shadow. Okay, you guys.
No, that's hair.
I'm going to go. Oh, then I was right. It was something. Thank you so much. All right. She's going to finish her lunch. I'm going to fix me and Dede some lunch, and we will see you guys later.
The next day.
Alright, what's up, guys? It is the next day. Of course, we forgot to take the camera to Home Depot, but we did go to Home Depot because obviously we needed to get stuff for Anaya's science project. In her science project, she has to build a weather shelter. We've been working on climate and weather for like a couple weeks now, and she's to the point of the project. There's always like a project with the science program that we use. This project is to build or design a weather shelter. The shelter must protect you from high winds and it must protect you from rain. So this is what she came up with. Hello in there. Can you open your window?
Hey guys!
Your light is really bright. We can barely see you. Can you turn your light off for a second? Okay. So she bought this little light from the dollar store. That's her little head in there. I am way too tall to fit in there. But this is her little door.
Dede was jealous. She said, can I go in there?
Alright, tell them what you covered your shelter with to protect you from rain.
I just see it looks really weird. It's a shower curtain. It's not a tablecloth. It's like a little shower curtain. We were going to look for an umbrella, but Dollar Tree didn't have it.
Right. So she decided to grab a couple of shower curtains. That's what both of these are, to kind of keep her from getting getting wet.
Dirty our floor is.
Yeah, we got stuff everywhere. So this is my little walk around the shelter. Now what I'm gonna do, we're gonna take it. Just so happens that it is super windy today, so it's a perfect day to go test it out for high winds. We're just gonna go right out here in the yard. on the side of our apartment. And then I'm going to use our garden watering can to pour water over it like rain to see if it keeps her dry. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this shelter outside and test it out. So we'll get back to you guys to see how it works.
20 minutes later.
Alright, I think now we're going to test out. I think you passed the test for high winds. What do you think? Alright, now we're going to test out the water. So I actually have to pour the water. I don't know if I can direct the camera and pour the water, but I'm going to try to set the camera up in the bushes right here. So give me 1 second.
After I use the rest.
Oh, and somebody you can't let it go.
Hey guys!
Alright, now we're ready for the rainstorm. Are you ready?
Yeah!
In your eyes, I can feel it in your touch. I can hear it in your voice, though you haven't said that much. Through an empty bottle.
Mommy, it worked! Look, nothing's wet inside!
Her plan worked. She was able to create a shelter that would keep her dry and not blown away. Safe and dry. You did a good job, kid. Nice job.
One day!
I'm glad you had fun with this project.
Nothing's wet!
I know, I see. Your inside is completely dry.
Yay!
So I think it worked out. Alright, now she wants to take you guys inside her shelter. So I will let her give y'all a shelter room tour.
Okay guys, so let's go
Water,
in.
get on it.
Okay, let's go in. I'll put you guys in first. It looks so weird in here. Okay, I'm gonna close the door, guys. So don't be scared. It's just a little dark in here, but that's why I got my light switch. Okay, so you know I got my little toys in here. Look, it's barely wet. So it's so weird because it's like barely wet. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, it's not even wet. Do you like my little light switch? Oh, I didn't know it was so bright in the camera. Hold on. I didn't know it was so bright in the camera, but I'm gonna go back to down with the Denales.
Alright guys, we're going to take this thing back in the house, wrap up our school day. It was kind of a cool project, so I'm glad she got to do it. She's been really excited. And yesterday in the Home Depot, she was super excited to get... I will show her. I will show her on the video, okay? Can you bring it back up? I might have to go help her. But that's it for our science project. Like I said, we are going to... Okay! We're going to wrap up our school day, and then... we got some things to do after Dede gets off of work, so... some errands to run and stuff. You know, nothing major. We still don't have water, guys. And don't worry, I didn't waste any water with the science project. That water was sitting in the can from when the snow melted, so it was perfect use for the science. But
I get to take it home.
this is us still collecting water because we do not have running water in our apartment. And the apartment's also sent an email saying that they have no ETA on when the water will be back. As of this coming Saturday, today is Tuesday. Yes, today is Tuesday. As of this coming Saturday, it will be 2 full weeks that we have not had running water. So I'm a little bit over it, I ain't gonna lie. I understand that a lot of people have a lot of situations going on, and you know, some people lost everything they had with bursting pipes and all of that, but it does not negate the fact that I am over it with the water. The laundry is to the ceilings, and we're running out of stuff, you know, here and there. We still have like some clothes, obviously, but you know, some things are running out. You can read between the lines. But all right, we got to get this place cleaned up. We just got a little bit of trash, and what you need to start doing right now, instead of sitting in the camera being cute. Get that bag and get all this trash up, please. All right, I'm going to go so I can supervise this cleanup and wrap up our school day. So I hope you guys are having a great, terrific Tuesday. You know, despite what's going on, we're having a great day. I'm just a little bit frustrated with the water situation, but it's still been a good day. It's beautiful outside compared to how it's been the last week. So we will talk to you guys a little later.
Yeah, girl, you're so overwhelming. You're like a song to which my heartbeat is playing.